Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, DC Dark Legion will be the topic. So here it is, the brand new community newsletter. I didn't even read just few little parts, so let's do it together. Hopefully here we're gonna find a lot of news about the improvements, about the upcoming content and many other things. For me, newsletter is always the biggest hype because here we learn so much about the game. Now we're gonna see. Welcome to October, oops, it's actually November community newsletter. Now this is a newsletter that just did not want to be written. It feels like every time I sat down to write, something else happened. So before anything else, let me say thanks for getting through the last month with me. Now let's jump in. Reminder, dev plans are always subject to change. This newsletter only represents our thoughts at this moment in time. Okay, the stamina system. Ooh, let's see about this. First, I apologize again for the state of this function at launch. Yeah, it is terrible. Terrible. And the general chaos of that day. The long emergency maintenance delayed the discovery of the critical 2-hour stamina drain bug, and your frustration was totally justified. I know the initial launch made it difficult to see the benefits of this system, but it will greatly increase your resource production as you collect and upgrade characters. We've gone from Mythic offering a flat bonus of 20 to 30% regardless of star level to up to 50% as they star up. That's why we believe the system is worth saving and we are committed to urgent improvements. Okay, I mean it will be more beneficial for pay-to-win players for sure. I'm not sure how this will affect the free-to-play players. Will it be better for them? I'm not sure about that. Not sure. Beyond the initial bug fix, here are the improvements so far. Maybe long-term speaking, yes, because over time free-to-play players will also acquire mythic characters and get those higher stars. It will just take longer. Long-term speaking, yeah, probably it's more beneficial. Do I like the system? No, I still don't like it. Beyond the initial bug fix, here are the improvements so far. Increase the work time from 10 hours to 20. It would be nice they push to 24. With the 16-hour rest, then further reduced to an 8-hour rest, so you only need to manage appointments once per day, right? Added an auto rest function, then iterated on it to prioritize resting rarer and higher star champions, increase the bonus of elite champions to 10%. And the further improvements we are urgently working on, auto appoint button, this is something I'm waiting and it will be so much better with this. This is the most urgent and we hope to launch it within 1 week. It will be available for all players beginning at certain war room level, but unlockable earlier with VIP. Currently planned to be War Room 13, VIP 4, but we may tweak further. However, it won't be too high. It's really only locked to push newbies to learn the system. When champs run out of stamina, their bonus won't drop to 0, but rather a percentage of their max. We'll add more specializations, increasing both lore immersion and your strategic choice over who to deploy where. I've also noted further requests for iteration in feedback suggestions already, such requesting room presets or reconsidering the work slot specialization distribution, so I know there will be ongoing work to do. But again, we truly believe the increased resources production will benefit you, and it's worth seeing through. Good trash. Yeah, exactly. Halloween events. We definitely gained some experience from this event that we will apply to improve future events. Let me see about that. Oh my god, I'm super interested about this. We tried to split the event in 2 halves to cover both Wonder Woman Day and Halloween, which caused information asymmetry throughout the event, needing to collect fragments of truth before you know exactly what that Metal Wonder Woman can do, waiting for Nightfall Siege to start without knowing the rules or rewards available, so we won't try to split an event in exactly this way again. Wonder Woman Death Metal wasn't clearly defined when the event started or in the pre-event hype. Yes, you need to do this in advance because then you have like bad surprises, and we hate it. Players hate bad surprises. We since added a new iconic rarity to better define this type of event exclusive champion. This will be introduced very rarely, and we clearly indicate that they're iconic in our hype materials so we know what to expect. More candy and chainsaws were needed, so made the decision to add more free, low-cost ways to obtain you halfway through. It was nothing significant. Nightfall Siege had potential as the first ever asynchronous League PvE event, but the rules were too unclear and the duration was too short. This gameplay format will definitely be heavily iterated on before it returns. We will only do a large events like the Superman Celebration or Halloween for special occasions, so expect the next few months events to be more along the lines of the Teen Titans or Bat Family themed events. Okay, iconic champions. Currently our plan is only to introduce a couple iconic champions per year, and always for extra special events, so the next one won't be for many more months. We hope to also always include the introduction of new regular mythic, the way Donna accompanied Wonder Woman Death Metal to provide multiple levels of participation in the event. Iconic champions will remain event limited, but there will be occasional reruns. So Wonder Woman Death Metal will come back in another event eventually. However, it most likely will not be until after the next new iconic champion is introduced. Bad trash. That is the reaction from community. So yeah, they didn't address that they will make this less pay to win. No, probably it will be in the same way. So I don't know, not so much hyped about these iconic characters. Yeah, if they introduce some special variant Batman, it will be hard for me not to go all in for him, or at least just to get him for collection purposes, but I just hope they make it less pay to win and more accessible to more players. We now conducted 2 successful batches of merges, including all the servers up to Earth 253. So I can confidently say we've now entered the era of regular merges. We'll most likely conduct a new batch of merges once a month. You can see how many people are quitting. After each Ultimate Battle for Gotham season ends, since we cannot merge servers in an active UBFG season, so the next round should be last week of November. Here is how we consider which servers to merge and when. Server merge is the most important factor, so we will try to generally go in order. Activity level is the second most important factor. Those servers that are roughly the same age can have very different activity levels, which is why we won't always go exactly in order or merge you with your direct neighbors. Activity level also affects how many servers were merged together. For each server, we'll make an individual judgment on whether it should be merged in a group of 2, 4, or more. You will get a detailed in-game mail explaining the merge process to you when it's time for you to merge, but you can check out server merge to get a preview. Okay. Let's see about this. Major feedback achieved since the last newsletter. Battle for Gotham length reduced from 3 hours to 2 and then 19 minutes, and timing improved for Asia Pacific. Plus UI and personal rewards improved. Great Krypton Rush matching improved. VIP levels in Green Lantern shards are now grindable through activity and gems. It will take you forever as a free-to-play, but at least you can get it. Better rewards for active leagues through the League Honor system, including Afterburners. More ways to cultivate Mythic Legacy pieces through the new items, Mythic Legacy Piece Supply, and Premium Mythic Legacy Supply. A new fun and quality of life things, color names, league name change, auto promotion to R2, and more. Roadmap progress check. Let's see this one. We're in the home stretch. We're likely to finish the current roadmap this month or early next month. Special variant 1, Wonder Woman Death Metal. Teen Titans team event, that is done. Ultimate Battle for Gotham, done. Bat Family teamed event, done. New main storyline. As I noted last newsletter, we paused development on this to finish the Mythic Accession story, so look forward to the next story update in the next roadmap. Next legendary to ascend to Mythic, which will be Red Hood. It will be done in the next few weeks. Great Krypton Rush tournament, absolute Great Krypton Rush, still aiming for this month. Some changes, some chance of delay into early December. Special variant 2, Nurse Harley's here. Crisis in Time, replaced with a new asynchronous League PvP mode we're calling Metropolis Maneuvers. Name may not be final. We're trying to squeeze it in this month, but since it was a late adjustment to the roadmap, there's a relatively high chance of delay. Stay tuned. Actually looking forward to this. Not on the roadmap, but significant. New tax system to use drones and chips. Likely this month, but possibly early December. I will take this. New level sync slots, likely this month via the new VIP system. New League Tech, aiming for December. Next limited Memento collection, early December. Server migration, likely this month for newbies, December for mature accounts. High risk of delay for the latter. Yeah. Returning players support, aiming for December. Awaiting more news. Let's see. Mythic Wonder Woman shards are planned to come to custom Mythic shards, but I wasn't able to confirm the date before posting this newsletter, so stay tuned. There was originally a new event, exclusive combat cycle boss planned for Halloween. However, we replaced the idea with Nightfall Siege. Unsure yet when we'll revisit idea. Why not to do both? Okay. There is a new Realm of Fate team, tentatively planned, but the date is still not scheduled. Still waiting to finish the current roadmap before we revisit Darkest Timeline. Come on already. This is one of the most requested thing that people ask. Just work on the Darkest Timeline. We need new content. Since we'll almost reach the end, I hope I'll know more soon. Let's see the highlights. So one-click work appointment button to come next week. Will unlock at relatively low war room level. Stamina system can increase your resource production bonus up to 50%. If you have mythic champions, high stars, more production bonus you're gonna get. Even though I still would like reverted, to be honest. New server merges will be conducted once a month in between ultimate battles for Gotham. Next iconic champion won't be for many more months. Not even hyped for that, since unless they're gonna make it less pay to win and more accessible to others. We'll only introduce a couple per year and always with free mythic, or at least we're getting free mythic with that, but this one will be for sure pay to win, and we're gonna see, will they just slightly adjust it, but that's all what I'm expecting. So I lost hype for those iconic champions, to be honest. Recently improved grindability for free-to-play. VIP and Green Lantern are now grindable through activity and gems. Afterburners are available in the League shop with high enough League honor. Next Mythic session launches in about 2 weeks. Okay guys, so this is the newsletter. Now we know a lot of things what the developers are planning to do. Hopefully it will make a game better. I'm a little bit disappointed with this answer right here. This Halloween event was the worst event ever and a massive fail. And I wanted some kind of assurance that won't happen again, but I just don't see it yet. About the stamina system, it will be so much better, and definitely I'll be able to play the game in peace, even though I'm still for reverting the system, to be honest. But okay, when they add all of this quality of life updates, it will be doable. But like it says here, good trash. Okay, And that's pretty much it. I'm like most hyped about the next legendary to ascend to mythic, and hopefully they're gonna do it properly. That's for me the biggest hype. Also, I don't like that they're doing now double reruns because they want to squeeze more money. It just really screws up the free-to-play players. Like we have Nightwing and Constantine at the same time. Why to do that except you want to make more money and you want to push people to spend more money? Yeah. They need to change the approach for sure, but it is how it is. And definitely it would be better they added more new champions, etc. Now we need to wait even for longer time for the new champions to be added. So that's that. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. Tell me please your opinions about all of this in the comment section below. Maybe you like it, but I know most of you don't like this. The stamina and about the iconic characters. But okay, I'll stay positive. Hopefully in time a lot of things will be furthermore improved and a lot of new content will drop. That's it. Thank you for all support. Love ya and bye.